I've got some raw and uncut information for you guys. It's raw and uncut. It's unfeathered and untarred. It's absolutely fresh. Baby fresh, brand new and naked. It's the best stuff you've ever seen. You better understand what I'm saying. It's raw and uncut. This will get you what you want out of life. Think about this. Getting something that you want personally out of life. Out of me. Not out of me, out of you. Because what you do is what you heard from me, raw and uncut. Now let's get going. How do you get a woman's feet? Bare feet, plump, white toes in your hands to rub with her permission. It's all about her permission. She can say whatever she wants afterwards, though. This is what I mean. You can get raw and uncut bare feet all you want for years. It only takes one woman to say you did something you didn't do to get your life destroyed. That's up to you. Because it'll happen if you get enough bare feet. I'm living proof of that. No matter what you do right, people say you did wrong. There's nothing you can do about it. So do what you can do in your life and do the best that you can do, and that's all you can do. And people will know you did the truth. They'll know you did the justice. They'll know you did what you're supposed to do and still lie on you. Okay? Because ain't nobody that stupid, probably and usually, to do the stuff that a lot of women say men do, like rape. They're not going to rape anybody. Me and you both know we ain't ever raping anybody. That's not going to happen. But a woman can say you did, just that easy. She can just as easily as she wants to tell you this. And here's why I'm telling you this. And here in Raw and Uncut, I'm raw and uncut. I'm telling you the truth. Unlike these dating coaches out here who have for years, if they start saying it now, it don't matter. Because they heard me, and that's the only reason they're telling you the truth now. The truth is that you gotta watch yourself. Okay, best you can, and it's hard and near impossible to do so. Because no matter what you do right, they can say you did wrong. They can say you did wrong. Raw and uncut, no matter how good you are, you can be lied on. So you're going to have to deal with that. Okay, your career could end at any time. It's not your fault, but what can you do? That's a good question. Raw and uncut. So, here's how you get a woman's feet. Listen to this audio, and I'll explain it to you. If you don't like what you hear, don't copy it. And I'm not responsible for your results. You're responsible for your results. I'm telling you right now, there are dangers. So you can't say I didn't tell you. Women lie. They feel like lying. They want to lie. They want to axe you to death. They want to do whatever they want to do. So they can't axe you to death, maybe. Maybe they can. But if they can't, they might just lie on you to get you murdered that way. Right, to get you murdered that way. They'll do whatever they want to do. So this is my whole point. They'll say what they want to say. They'll do what they want to do unless they won't. If they will, then you're cooked. So that's what that is. So listen to me. What can you do raw and uncut to get women's bare feet? I'll tell you. You can tell a woman to give you her bare feet in no uncertain terms. You can say, hey, I would like you to give me your bare feet. Just telling her that might turn her on, and it might make her want to give you her bare feet. You can say, hey, I would love some of those bare feet today. Today on my lap, while I rub them and suck on them too. Okay, here's why you say suck on them. Because you want the permission to do so if you feel like it. And if she says yes, then she's giving you the verbal permission. And nonverbal permission, she better have. Okay, if you don't get the verbal and nonverbal permission, don't do it. So here's the whole point here. If you want to suck on toes, you might want to understand it does something to women emotionally. It's called the clap back effect. What happens is they let you suck on their toes and do whatever you want to their feet, and then they lie on you later. Okay, the police know about this, the judges know about it, everybody knows about it actually. If you think about it, you thought about it even if it didn't happen to you, and people don't care. If a woman says you suck their toes forcibly, you're in trouble. They can give you all the permission they want. Women are believed over men or not, but action is taken against you, period. Okay, because the police are aware that women have the ability to lie. They don't care. They're not interested in your safety. They take the woman's side. They don't care if there's no proof. They don't care. Okay, it takes someone like me to tell you the truth. They don't care. If you think you can be intelligent and articulate and give them facts, that doesn't work. It works sometimes with some officers, but in general, they don't care. They want to see you fail. Why? Does it matter? I'm telling you jewels here. I'm just telling you what happens. Okay, what normally usually happens. Because ain't nobody going around sucking toes with no permission. Okay, that barely happens. Anybody who does that is extremely abnormal in a bad way. Okay? So here's the whole deal here with toe sucking. It's a formidable skill to have, and it works like gangbusters until you're caught doing something you're allowed to do. This is what I mean when I say this. If you don't understand, I'm telling you something here that's gold. Society doesn't want you to suck on women's toes because it's enjoyable. And enjoyable things are not allowed to be done by men. If you enjoy sucking on toes or rubbing feet, you're looked at as a creep not. You're treated like a creep maybe. Nope, you are treated like a creep. In general. So, raw and uncut. You can get some feet in your life. That I can promise you. That you can get feet. You can get sex from feet as well. However, there's a price to pay, and that's called jail time. Because at some point you're likely going to go to jail. I'm just letting you know. I can't tell you when, how many years you'll get away with some good toe sucking. But at some point you're going to go to jail or prison for doing something that you're allowed to do. Because society wants to punish you for getting any pleasure that you've ever gotten. Period. Any pleasure you've ever gotten, society wants you to suffer and gain no pleasure in life from now on because of that, and have you in a bad situation. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Don't ever think I'm telling you the truth. Because I'm not. I'm telling you my truth. Okay? My truth is the truth, period. But you may think that it's not. So let me tell you something. I'm telling you what's happened to me and what's happened to other people countless times over and over again. But maybe you're different. Maybe you're lucky. Maybe you're special. Because I could have sworn that I'm lucky and special too. At least special. No, I'm lucky and special too. I'm probably more lucky and special than you. And I still got screwed over. And so have so many other lucky and special people. Because time runs out for people. There's nothing that you can do. Hear me out. There's nothing that you can do when a woman lies on you except tell the truth and say you didn't do it. Okay? There's rarely a time when you can bring evidence to prove that you didn't do something that didn't happen. So my point here is I don't want to hear anything about the Shadow Grandmaster, Mr. Jones, the Fixer, told me how to get women's feet, and then tell me the consequences. The consequences are dire. Okay, I've let you know that. The consequences are up to you, and you cannot blame me. Women are bad people in general, just like men are bad people in general, even more so maybe. And there's nothing that you can do about it. Okay? You may run across a good police officer once or twice. That's not going to keep happening. The majority of them are pricks for good reason, because they're dealing with criminals. Okay, and if you're not one of the criminals, that's, by George, a big deal, because most of the people they deal with are criminals. And every once in a while, a lot of times though, they end up dealing with people who aren't criminals. And guess what? They treat those people like criminals. And it's not fair. But what can you do about it? I'll wait. I'm asking you. So here's the whole point. What you can do about getting feet is ask for bare feet. And you should say it like that. I would like your bare feet, please. I appreciate bare feet. I'm a connoisseur of bare feet. Feet do it for me, and I'm into bare feetness. I like the bare feetness of bare feeties. The bare feetness is what I'm into. That's the bare feet of it. And things like this get bare feet like jackrabbits. Okay? So here's the bare feet of it. When you say bare feet instead of feet, the bare part makes women excited. They're glad you're into feet. So are they. Women are so into feet that it's sickening. They won't leave feet the fuck alone. They push feet on everybody. Bare feet is just the sweaty, stinky shit that people just can't get enough of. And let me tell you something. Bare feet will do it for you. Yes, they will. But what if you don't like bare feet? Then you're in for a load of trouble. Because women love bare feet. That's what they got cooking. Some bare feet for you. And if you didn't know this, that's what's in the psychology of women. Their feet. Women and feet go hand in hand. They won't leave you alone with it. And they'll lie on you about it too. If you don't want their bare feet, I'm going to tell you something. At least one of the women who lied on me personally, she wanted a barefoot rub. She asked me for a barefoot rub, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what she was asking me. I ignored her. She had her feet out, and I couldn't see her feet. They were in gladiator sandals, but she was wagging them around, and she was trying to get my attention on her feet. And I ignored her. Years later, she lied and said I rubbed her feet forcibly. This is what's in women's heads. Feet. Raw and uncut. I can guarantee you bare feet. Okay? But what I can't guarantee is your safety after you get the feet. Women will turn on you like nothing. They do it ever so often, periodically, or all the time. It depends on who they're dealing with. You've got to understand something. That bare feet is not worth it. If you want to get bare feet, there are better ways to get bare feet. And I'll tell you those better ways to get bare feet. Get bare feet of somebody you know for a long time. Instead of getting bare feet of people that you don't know, that you just see around town and so forth, the lounge area, whatever you're at, get the bare feet of people that you've known for a long time that have nice bare feet. That way, if they lie on you, you can get emotional with them and ask them why they lied on you, and maybe they'll tell the truth. Maybe they'll let people know that you're not a creep. Because here's the thing. The women that lied on me, maybe they wanted something. The more I do research, the more it gets interesting on what their motives were. They had motives, okay? And one of the women I knew may have had interest in me. Not to say she'll admit that now, but back then I didn't give her the time of day. Because I wasn't interested in her, I was interested in women prettier than her. And so here's the thing. She wasn't even ugly, but I had access to women who were better looking and cooler, as far as I knew. So here's what you might want to understand. Nobody knows what you're going through, and nobody cares. Nobody cares about you and your feet. They don't care that you like feet. You care that you like feet. They'll destroy your life in a second. Over some stinking feet. What can you do about it? First of all, you cannot go up to strangers and ask them for their feet. Okay? And here's the other thing. I hate to say this, but you might have to rub some feet you don't want to rub. A lot of women will lie on you if you don't rub their feet. If you know somebody, and she's a footy person, she's a feety person, and she wants you to rub her feet, you might have to force yourself to rub her feet. Because if you don't rub her feet, she's going to take offense to it and lie on you. And that's happened to me. Okay? And people don't even give you a chance to explain. Sometimes you're perplexed or in shock, and you don't know what to say, and you don't want people to learn from you either. You don't want people to understand your particular situations at that time because they don't deserve to know. They don't deserve to know how complex things can be and how evil people can be, and you kind of want those women out on the street so they can go lie on somebody else. I know the feeling. There's all kinds of things I've kept secret because I didn't want other people to learn from my situations. These women are liars. I'm prepared to clear my name now. I've cleared my name in other situations, but I want to clear my name completely of things that I did not do. I'm an innocent person, so I'm going to make sure that my name is cleared completely, 100%. And where I have gotten my name cleared, they've tried to keep that quiet. Okay? So I do understand your guys' situation. I'm somebody who's had my name destroyed. Some of you have already been destroyed. I understand that. Some of you know that you can be destroyed. And you don't want that to happen. But I'm here to tell you that you might get in trouble out of nowhere, even if you don't get some feet, even if you don't get some sex. Somebody might just see you at a store and lie on you, just off the looks of you. And I want to give you some ideas of what makes people lie on you. Being handsome, looking special. If you look like you've got it going on, people want to lie on you. If you look real handsome, people want to lie on you. If you look real special and handsome, people want to lie on you even more. Okay, things that make you stand out. People want to lie on you. They want to destroy your life. If you're wealthy, people want to lie on you. If you're going to be wealthy, if you can be wealthy, if you're going that path, people want to lie on you. Okay? If you have paler skin than everybody else, nice pale skin or darker skin. If you're black, people want to lie on you. If you're real pale skin, people want to lie on you. If you're blonde, people want to lie on you. People want to lie on you for all kinds of reasons. And here's the whole point. There's nothing you can do about it after you've been lied on but tell the truth. And it'll either translate or not. A lot of times you can get your name cleared. But then it's just those few times or one time that the lies stick. And then you're toast. Until you're not. You've got to get it out. Whether you feel like it or not, you're going to throw up. You're going to put your head down between your legs. You're going to feel like you're sick under your stomach. All kinds of things. For years even. Until you get your name cleared. And then you're still going to feel that way, queasy all the time, because you know how easily your name can be destroyed. And you know there's a lot of people who won't know that you didn't do it. It's also an intelligence thing. You're too intelligent to do that. Who forcibly sucks toes or rubs people's feet forcibly? Almost nobody does that because almost everybody is too intelligent to do that. So for some reason you had some kind of intelligence drop where your IQ dropped and you did something stupid. And no, you didn't do that. But I mean, that's what would need to happen in order for you to do something so stupid, and you still probably wouldn't do it. Even if your IQ did drop, you would know not to do that because you don't want to hurt yourself and get yourself put in prison. So here's the whole point. If you want to get feet, keep listening to this video, but I have to give you warnings. Okay, I don't want to do what David D'Angelo or Tyler Owen or Mystery or a lot of these people, what they've done is they've given people advice to put them in the fire. And they don't give them advice on how to not get burned. And the truth is, they may now be giving people advice on how to not destroy their life. They should have done that in the beginning. With my information, I've always warned people of the dangers of women and what can happen. Okay? I've warned people. Everybody knows Mr. Jones warns people, period. I'm known for warning people to the max. So nobody can say that I didn't warn you, because I have. Bare feet are original works of art. This is raw and uncut. The bigger the bare feet, the bigger, the paler the bare feet, the more submissive. So you can say to women, wow, you have really big, bare, submissive bare feet. I would like to have some of those bare feet. Those are really nice bare feet. By saying bare feet, not just feet, but bare feet, you turn these women on consciously and subconsciously. And you say it with articulation. I would like some of your bare feet, please. Those are some beautiful bare feet. Those are some beautiful, emasculated, submissive bare feet you have there. If they look really big, bare, and white and submissive, you can call them emasculated. And that turns women on because they can see that you see their bare feet are for the submission. And this makes them turn themselves on inside. It makes them wet, to put it plainly. Now, what you can understand is that women are wet inside for their bare feet to be dominated sexually. This is something women want on the double. What you need to understand, however, is that they can turn their ass on you at any time and lie and say you were vulgar to them and you took their submissive bare feet without their permission. And yes, behind your back and the police's back, they will come and pretend you took their feet without their permission, and they will fantasize about you doing that and lie in court and pretend that you took their feet without their permission because they're sickos. They're bare feet, toe pointing, toe wiggling sickos. Okay? Not all women, not most women, but the women that do this are some sick feeders. They're some nasty people. Okay? And that's what they're up to, being nasty. And they will lie on you. Okay? This one girl at PacSun lied on me so deep it's not even funny. There were articles about me toe sucking vigorously. She gave me full permission to rub and suckle her feet behind the desk. How did I get behind the desk at her job? She ushered me in, gave me permission, and lied my ass to sleep. Okay, that means to death, if she could. Alright, that woman is a liar on the second pants of fire. Okay, her pants are on fire and your pants are on fire. That's why it's the second pants of fire. She lied her ass off. She lied her tootsies off. She wiggled and pointed like a hoe and then lied behind my back to the police. She is full of it. And they do come out of nowhere. after you have had a string of successes of pretty feats, then all of a sudden somebody lies out of nowhere and ruins your good time of footness. It's absolute incredulous bullshit. Raw and uncut. Now I've taken this one outside of the vault. This is raw and uncut. Women allow you to rub their bare feet. It's real simple. The way that I say it, the way that you understand me communicating this to you, allows you and gives you permission to get bare feet in your life. You're watching this video with glee and excitement because you understand if you want bare feet, you can have it. The way I present this information to you, you understand that. What I have let you know, though, is there's a price to pay. It's as if you're writing your soul to the Satan. And what's going to happen is, at some point, he's going to call in the payment, and you're going to have to pay. Because that's how women do it. They make you pay for getting what you want. Period. So, you can use what you've learned in this video. Right, I'm not stupid. The little bit that I put in this video is huge. Okay, it's the way I've presented the information. I'm that good. Okay, I understand from this video that you now have the power to go get bare feet. What are you going to do different than before? You're going to say bare feet. It turns you on to say bare feet too. Instead of saying feet, you say bare feet. Because you have the understanding that women like feet. You didn't know it like that. Some people are confused. All women are into feet. If they pretend that they're not, that's all they're doing is pretending. White women, it's the culture of a white woman to be barefoot. Okay? It's real simple. See, I know this stuff that well. I can just slip it off my tongue easy and change your life. You can imagine what I can do for you and how easily I can get you laid. This channel is the shit. Period. So, go ahead and get yourself some bare feet.